Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Our good friends at Green Man Gaming are running their awesome summer sale right now, and there's a ton of great deals, and I'm gonna highlight 10 awesome deals. However, the deals that I'm gonna go over in this video are a little bit more on the expensive side, so if you're going to pick up any of these games, be mindful of the fact that you should probably play them as soon as possible, because when you buy a more expensive game, the value of those deals depreciate every day because they could always be cheaper. When you're talking about buying a game like Enslaved Odyssey to the West, because I know you guys love when I mention it, and you're spending $2 and change on it, the value is going to be the value with Enslaved. It's not going to get much cheaper, and if it does, it'll be 20 cents cheaper. I don't know. I don't think it'll be any cheaper, but with these games, they have the room to actually get cheaper. So keep that in mind, but with that being said, let's get right into it, and let's start things off with one of my favorite games, maybe of all time, honestly, and that is Judgment. It is 64% off for $14.40. Guys, I absolutely love Judgment. If you want to pick up and get into the RGG titles, Judgment's a really good starting place. It's either Judgment or Yakuza Like a Dragon or Yakuza 0. It really comes down to if you want an action beat-em-up style of gameplay or a turn-based JRPG. If you want a turn-based JRPG, you'll go Yakuza Like a Dragon. If you want action beat-em-up, Judgment or Yakuza 0 is your best bet. Judgment, I would say, is the best option because it was designed for the PlayStation 4 era of consoles, where Yakuza 0 was made for that PlayStation 3 era of consoles, and yeah, Judgment looks better. English voice acting as well, which I think is really well done, and the game itself is great. Great main character, great overarching story, a lot of mystery, just overall a really solid game. So $14.40 for that is great. Next up, we got Persona 5 Royal. It is 55% off for $27. Persona 5 Royal is one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. That is the prevailing thought around Persona 5 Royal. It is just exceptionally well made. A ton of content, great characters, awesome soundtrack, and just a really, really well-designed game. Is it going to visually blow you away from a technical standpoint? No, but its aesthetics are really well done, and overall, it's a very pleasant game to look at. $27 is obviously a hefty price point for a game, but this did only come out on PC back in, I want to say, fall of 2022, and for the amount of content you're getting, I mean, it's a bargain given all of the hours of gameplay you're getting. $27, great pickup there. Next up, we got Hogwarts Legacy, 66% off for $20.40. Look, I really enjoyed Hogwarts Legacy, and that's coming from somebody that has no care in the world for Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter, I have nothing against it, but it's just not for me. I think it's a little goofy, but I will say, loved Hogwarts Legacy. I thought the open world was great. I thought the combat was awesome. How they integrated all the magical abilities and whatnot. I'm not into Harry Potter whatsoever, as I said, but it was fun using all the different spells and whatnot, and I felt like the combat was really enjoyable. Not like an insane amount of content, which I actually appreciated. I want to say that over and over again about Hogwarts Legacy, because not every open world game needs to be this, lengthy 80 to 100 hour experience. I thought Hogwarts Legacy's 30 to 40 hours really just made me enjoy the game even more. It got in, did what it needed to, I could move on with my life, and sometimes that's what I need out of an open world game, and I liked Hogwarts Legacy for that as well. $20 and change for that. Pretty good deal there. Next up, Sonic Frontiers, $18.90. Nice to see Sonic Frontiers under $20, under $19 here, and I thought Sonic Frontiers was an awesome game. Great world design. Combat is the one issue with Sonic Frontiers. It certainly is something they could develop upon in the sequel if they do one, and rumor has it that they are. Soundtrack is phenomenal. Story is anything to write home about. It's Sonic, it is what it is. But yeah, great game, and I really enjoyed it. And for $18.90, I think that's a really good pickup. Certainly would recommend that. Next up, we got Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor Trilogy, 75% off for $12.72. This gets you Tomb Raider 2013, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, as well as the game's respective DLC. The game's awesome. The games are awesome, I should say. Tomb Raider set a great foundation. ROTR built upon it, expanded it. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was a little bit of a step back narratively, but overall still a really, really good game. This is one of my favorite franchises in all of gaming right now, and it's just unfortunate that we're not seeing these games consistently. The last time we got a Tomb Raider game was 2018 with SOTR, and it's probably going to be at least until fall of 2025 until we get, the next Tomb Raider game. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but what can you do? These things happen, and I know Crystal Dynamics says you know, they've been in a tough situation for a little while. I believe they worked on Avengers and whatnot, so you know, it is what it is. NieR Automata Game of the YoRHa Edition, $13.12. Excellent deal for NieR Automata. I mean, this deal is just absolutely phenomenal for a game that is so good and has held up in price for so long. It's over 7 years old, which is wild to think about, but man, oh man, is NieR Automata a great game. Excellent soundtrack. Narratively, it can get a little bit confusing, but with multiple playthroughs, it does come together. Combat's really enjoyable, and a good bit of content as well. Again, a lot of replayability, so $13.12 for this. Excellent deal. Excellent deal. Certainly would recommend that. Next up, you get Neo, The World Ends With You, 67% off, $19.68. Really enjoyed Neo, The World Ends With You. Now, it is a follow-up to The World Ends With You. You don't need to play World Ends With You. It would be beneficial if you do. There is an anime available. Anime is kind of not great, so keep that in mind. It'd be great if we got the port, or if we got, like, World Ends With You somehow onto PC and Steam. I'm sure Square Enix could figure it out, how to get it working on, like, keyboard and mouse, or, like, you know, on the Xbox controller or whatever. Shouldn't be too difficult, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, Neo, A World Ends With You is great. Awesome soundtrack, Breaking Free, or I think it's Breaking Free or Breaking Through. That song is awesome. It's like one of the main battle themes, and the whole soundtrack is just great. $19 and change, really good deal there. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, $12.60 on this. Really enjoyed this game, and I played this game without having any attachment towards Guardians of the Galaxies. Like, the characters, this was my first introduction to them, and loved them as a cast. Thought Star-Lord was awesome, thought Rocket was great. Just the whole cast was really good. Story's pretty good, can be comedic at times. Unfortunately, we're never going to get a sequel to this, so it's a little bit of a bummer there, but you know, what can you do? $12.60, great price there. Want to give a shout out to Remnant 2 Ultimate Edition, which is 59% off for $28.70. The third DLC for Remnant 2 just got announced. I have friends that are super into this game. Can't really speak on it for myself, but if you're into Souls-likes, challenging games with a lot of content, a lot of replayability, $28.70 on that. And then lastly, we do have Stray, which is 40% off for $17.99. I mean, this is one of the most relaxing games you can play. Incredible atmosphere, great setting, and nothing to take too seriously in terms of it's not going to, you know, captivate you that much from a gameplay standpoint, but design standpoint's really good at $17.99. Great price there. That is going to do it for me. Again, all of the links to these deals will be in the description box below, and these were deals on the more expensive side of things, but check out the entire sale for yourself. You're certain to find a lot of great titles all around, but that'll do it for me. Your thoughts down below as always. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.